Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Lili Taylor about Outer Range, premiering on Prime Video April 15th. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
It's very interesting because in terms of a lot of the you worked on a lot of projects in the past that it's very clear cut in terms of like what it is and what genre it is. With your stuff in horror, Eli Conjuring, that's horror. With this project, there's a lot of genre bending happening. We're not really sure at times like what it is genre wise. When do you notice that? Is it when you're reading the script for this, or is it when you start shooting it, Lili?
I'd say when I read the script. But I like genre bending. I think that's exciting for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very interesting as well because there is a lot kind of happening in this show. And we've been watching a lot of content now with the pandemic as well, a lot of TV shows and movies. A lot of passive watching, Lili. A lot of you could just have it on in the background, everything. This is not the show like that at all. You have to be you have to pay attention. What's it like being on a show like that where like you're making a show that like the audience has to be like more like stimulated for a show like this?
Yeah, we had to work hard. We worked really hard, and it means uncovering stones and looking and making sure and investigating, being on our toes.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of amazing talented people you got to work with on this project. You don't have scenes of everyone that's in it, but it's pretty cool to kind of look at the wide scale thing of how many amazing people were on this project. What was it like kind of being part of the project with such a stacked cast? It's pretty amazing.
It is, and also a lot of them are theater. So and a theater actor can recognize another theater actor, and so we all knew we came from a similar place.
Are we seeing the other side of things? Because like theaters were a lot of people that we watch on TV and film. That's where they learn their craft on the stage. Are we seeing a little bit of the other side as well? Like people that didn't do theater that started in TV and film and go back. Do you know anyone? Do you know about that route as well?
People do that. I mean, there's and that like with Broadway now, you almost need to do a movie to be able to bring in an audience for Broadway. Yeah. We can see it doesn't always work. I mean, it's you need some skills, and some have them and some don't.
Yeah, absolutely. Lili Taylor's a storyteller. That's what you do. What excites you specifically about storytelling, Lili?
Well, storytelling is what that's what we started to do. And after we went from grunts, we started to talk, and then we started to tell stories, and that's how we talk to each other and how we learn from each other.
Absolutely. When people get to watch this, because it's premiering pretty soon on Prime Video, what are you hoping they get out of it takeaway wise when they get to see the show, Lili?
Well, I hope that they like the world that they're in, and that they want to go back to that world. And I hope that when it's over, they think about that world and it sparks their imagination and imagination, I guess. I want the imagination to be fired up.
In terms of your character, what were some of the questions that you were asking in terms of kind of preparation and kind of getting involved with this character specifically, like when you got the part?
Yeah, well, one of the things that helped me a lot was a book about ranching. It was written by a rancher for ranchers, and just how does a ranch run? What is the day-to-day? So on. That was really important to me. Getting clear about what her faith is was really important to me. Yes. And how she interacts with her family. Like, I wanted to make sure it didn't go into like, a lot of times moms can become nags, and that sucks because it's like, it's just an easy trap, and I didn't want that to happen. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Lili, thank you so much for your time. And on Prime Video, Outer Range, April 15th on Prime Video. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.